strictly business, and we saw how Michael Borne tried to cash in, get the money, and he, it was a good laugh on the expense of Falcon. And
yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, both of these were in the Elimination Royal on Friday night. Michael was actually the first to be eliminated, and Nyle made it to the final four. So I mean, that might have something to do with this matchup. I mean, obviously Nyle stayed in there longer than Michael. Does that mean he's a better wrestler?
Huge. Well, he got the experience edge. Nyle is doing this for quite some time now, and Michael is still quite a rookie. Not a rookie, but he's still rather fresh in the business, so there's the edge of the experience.
Well, Nile's showing some of that experience right here, right now, with keeping Michael in the corner with them very strong knees to the sternum, knocking the wind out of him.
Oh, he runs forward again, but Michael rolls out of the way and catches now.
Oh, coming in for a quick pin. This could be his chance here as a 1. Oh, there's only a 1 count.
Yeah, it was a nice schoolboy, but Nyle did. I think he used the ropes to kick out.
I was going to say, I got to give him respect for that. I mean, he knows he's up against somebody who's got experience. He knows he's up against somebody who is the number 1 contender here, and he isn't going to want to waste any time. If he can get that cheap win, if he can get that victory, it's a victory nonetheless. So, it's a very precarious position here for Nyle on the outside of the ropes. Nice spinning elbow there. That's enough to put Michael off his feet, and Nile's coming back into the ring. That could have ended very badly for Nyle.
Oh, nice under takedown.
Showing some of that technical skill there by Michael.
Yeah, he's starting to work on a body part again, like we noticed in that last time he was in the ring against. I can't remember who he faced, but I think it was Vince Easterwood.
It could have been, yeah. I believe he was working on I think it was the leg he worked on that time, but he's got the arm here of Nyle, and he is focusing his attention there to that arm, trying to bring the big guy down.
Oh, he tries to go for an Irish whip, but Nyle reverses it into a whip of his own.
Ooh.
And follow up, but nice DDT, I guess.
I think it was a Simone drop, but it was from the DDT position. It was an interesting technique. He sort of swung him round from the DDT into the Simone, so that was a really interesting technique. Anyways, coming in with these nasty outlaw stomps, keeping him down. It looks like Nile's finally getting his speed together. Again, Michael could come in with some kind of cheap victory at any point. We've seen it before here at Pulse, and I'm sure that arm's starting to play him up.
Oh, nice knee strikes by Nightfire, followed up by
knee. And here's the pin.
He goes straight for the pin, and we got a 1, a 2, and just a 2 count.
No, just a 2 count. Michael's got a little bit more fight in him. He talks a big game, but in all fairness, I take the mick out of him. I do appreciate having my ankles. But he's a good wrestler. He's consistent. Nyle seems to be taunting him here to get up to his feet. But we'll see if his skills are good enough. I mean, he's a solid technical wrestler.
Nyle is running to the ropes.
Seeing here with this roll as he gets around the back.
Using the momentum to try to clothesline, but Nyle ducks under and hits a very nice snap suplex to send Nyle crashing down on the floor.
Rolls up off the ropes. Ooh, and a vicious, huge leg drop. Absolutely huge. Got so much height. And this could be it. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. I thought that was very close. That could have been it. But again, you can see Michael going for them quick pins. He's succession moves 1, 2, 3, and then going straight in for the pin. I think this is a technique he's going to be trying to stick to tonight. Hopefully, he can knock the wind out of him enough to get that 3 count.
Well, you should in any case try to keep the pressure on, because if he doesn't, it might be an opportunity for Nightfire to fight back. Nice leg walk kick from Michael Borne as he starts to work on the step over to hold. It's a
he's
nice
again.
move.
He's starting to do work on that leg like we saw in a previous match. It doesn't matter how big you are. If you can take the legs out of a guy, you can even the match up, and I think that's what he's trying to do here. I mean, Nyle could actually tap from there.
Nice DDT to the leg. He
really working on that leg.
And the whiplash on the leg as he dropped it down on the floor. That's not a good feeling, and it probably hurts like hell.
Oh, there we go. It's good.
Roll up.
It's 1. It's a 2. Oh, he just got his shoulder up. The lock wasn't thinking. It looks like Mike's managed to find his way to his feet here.
Yeah, Mike was able to kick out from the quick roll up that Nile did to him.
Looks like Michael's catching his breath here, and this is exactly what you said about keeping the pressure on. It looks like with Michael catching his breath, it's giving Nyle enough time to stand up. But he's knocked straight back down there by Michael.
Oh, he just clipped his knee from behind. A very effective move. Ooh. And he goes
working on that knee and the leg again with a nasty elbow drop onto the leg. Oh, and again, coming in with the Indian deathlock there, that's really putting pressure on that injured leg already. This could be it right here. We could see Nyle tapping out at this point. I mean, he's already got a lot of injury to that leg.
Yeah, that could be possible.
Any point now, he could be over. We've just got to hope that he's got the strength to get out of this grip.
Nyle seems to refuse to tap out, and he's using all of his upper body strength to slowly make the way over to the ropes.
Looks like he might get there.
Yeah, and we also noticed that Michael is getting really... he is losing his
He's also losing his stamina. I mean, I can see him slowly weakening throughout this match. He started off quite strong, and he realised that strength isn't the way to take down Nyle.
Yeah, but he's in the ropes, and he has to break the hold.
He has to break the hold, yes.
Oh, there we go.
Right. And if he finally did it, I mean, he used all the seconds.
Yeah, just in the nick of time. The referee had already raised his arm for the 5, but Michael broke the hold, so... And now
Michael seems quite annoyed with the ref. He believes that he did tap. I didn't physically see a tap from this angle, but you know, Michael's a lot closer than I was, and if he says he saw a tap, I mean, it's down to our adjudicator in the ring, which today is.
Well, it's the referee's decision if he has tapped or not. And oh, nice headbutt. I think.
Looks like Adam wants to continue. He didn't see that tap.
Oh, nice rolling elbow by Nightfire, sending down Michael Borne.
Michael Borne's down again, once again on the mat, and in comes a nasty elbow drop straight across the neck.
Oh, he's
and that one right in the face. That's gonna that's the IED.
And he goes for the pin.
That could be enough. 1, 2.
And... No, just a 2 count.
No,
I think that's interesting.
I mean,
there we go.
Popped Michael's ego right there.
We just see it then. Adrenaline is, you know, slowly going down, and Nyle is now feeling the pain in his leg.
Oh, he's coming in for a dragon sleeper hold. This is a very interesting move here. He's trying to put pressure on that head that he's just inflicted quite a bit of damage to, and this could be enough to put him out. He's either going to go to sleep or he's going to tap out. Let's see if Michael has enough energy to get out of this.
Yes, there's also a good method to rest his knee, his injured leg, to give it some rest and get the blood flowing again, and maybe make. Oh, Michael seems to be upset about that Nile is even trying to put on a
Looks like
submission
Michael's
again.
getting a bit of strength here. He's turning him round. Is it enough to? He's managed to stomp. Oh, a nasty, vicious stomp to the foot. I'm pretty sure that's an illegal move.
Oh, nice exploder suplex by Nile Nightfire. Yeah, that's the quickness of Nile Nightfire that we know of. You give him an opening and he will just deliver.
Must be extremely frustrating for Michael. Every time he thinks he's getting his speed up, he thinks he's finally gonna get something, he just gets knocked back down by Nile. But I mean, that's the kind of quality of the our #1 contender here. I mean, he's got the experience, he's got the technique. But I'm saying that, and he just comes in quickly with a schoolboy. This could be enough.
But
it looks like Adam didn't even see that.
Oh, nice! He just transitions into an ankle lock after the schoolboy. I think he wants to finish off Nile with a submission move.
Well, he's been working on the leg. It's probably a good idea. I mean, he's really worked on that leg for at least half this match. So, I mean, if you're going to put him down, you're going to get him to tap. It's going to be on what you've consistently put pressure on. And right now, this could be it. He could be tapping at any point. But it looks like Nile is fighting back. The crowd seem to be getting behind Michael right here.
Yeah, it looks like that Nile is slowly able to crawl through the ropes, and I think he has reached the rope. And
yeah,
yes, the referee just called it.
And here comes the count. There's a 1, there's a 2, 3, 4. If he gets to 5, he's going to be in big trouble because our referee is definitely going to be angry. Using a full 5 seconds there to really inflict as much damage as he can on Nile.
Yeah, but I still think that Michael should keep on the pressure, because the moment that Nile is getting any momentum, or you put some distance between him and yourself, it can backfire.
Well, he's asking why he won't quit, and I've got to be honest with you, I'm surprised he's kept going as long as he has. Yeah, Michael's showing some strength, but it looks like Nile's fighting him back, and he's got him back into the front face lock, and there's a kick to the gut off the ropes.
And he hit the infamous one. Oh, I think
that the infamous knee. It looks like he's done some damage to the leg, though, after all the working that Michael's done on that leg. Is he hit that knee? I heard a nasty crack there, and it looks like he's putting Nile down. I don't think he was expecting it to hurt that much.
I think it was not a very good idea to hit that move when you have your, like your leg injured or.
Coming in for a pin, though. That's a 1. That's a 2. Only a 2 count. I mean, he pretty much gave it everything he had. He hit the infamous knee there, and I thought that was it. But maybe he didn't do it with as much pressure as he'd normally do it because of the impact that he's had, on the leg, the injury that he's had. So I think Michael got away quite nicely there.
I think he actually hurt Nile more than it hurt Michael.
I think I've got to agree with you. Both men down in the ring right now. It looks like Michael is going to be our first person up. Although he doesn't look like he's all here. I would say he might be up, but I don't know if he can see anything other than stars.
Oh my god, he just raked the eye and now
got kicked. Nasty. And this is the kind of thing we expect to see off Michael Borne. When he gets frustrated, he just really...
Oh, nice jackhammer.
Nasty jackhammer. It's straight to a pin there. That's 1. That's a 2.
Oh, just
so close. So close. The shoulder was up, and Adam wasn't happy with and nor is Michael, it seems, as he's going straight at the ref. Stick to your guns, Adam. Stick to your guns, or you'll break my ankles.
Don't focus on the match, man. Just focus.
Well, Michael. He gets distracted quite easily. He's a very easily distracted man. When he walks past mirrors and stuff, he just stands there for hours looking at himself.
Oh, I just... Oh my god,
that's what happens when you get distracted. You walk straight into a Titanic kick, and then comes an exhausted pin. 1, 2, and that's a 3, that's enough.
Oh, that was a nasty kick to the head.
That's enough to put him down. I mean, but again, he's using that leg, and that's really going to injure him. I mean, we're going to have to see if you know, the injuries he's had to his leg now will have an effect later on down the line.
Well, you have to consider he has next week a title match against Austin Knight, and so if he is not 100%, Austin Knight has a very big target. Can focus
you
on.
You can imagine that Austin's going to be watching the video of this match tonight. He's going to be looking for any kind of weakness that Nyle shows, and I'm sure, well, looking at this match right now, he's going to be noticing the injury he's got to that leg. It'll be interesting to see if Austin is ready to capitalize on that. But you know, they've got a bit of a fair thing going with the bounty and all, so you know, maybe he'll go easy on him.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Because you know that between Austin and Nyle, that is not business, it's personal, so that's not good.
Not good. It's not good for Nyle there. It's really, he has really got a really injured there on the leg. You can see he's really struggling. We haven't got any crutches, so
this is not good either.
I mean, this is the worst part of tonight.
Well, it depends on what is going on now.
I thought the Indie Club was the worst bit, but no, this is the worst bit.
Ushers, be nice to the general manager of the year.
This is the guy who told me that I don't get a pay rise and I come out here and if I get beaten up, tough shit. So, I mean, I ain't gonna be friendly with this guy.
Be nice.
It might pay my wages, but you know.
Nice. Yeah. Be nice. Shh, shh. He's about to talk.
This is your wake-up call. You suck.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Alright. So, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, this is the GM of the Year speaking. And we are literally just 1 week away from the biggest stage of here in Pulse. We're talking about round 02, baby! Oh, don't you believe, because we have an epic to announce, man. As we announced last week that Nightfire was going to be going 114 Austin Knight for that Pulse Championship. I have the contract in my hand, but first of all, ladies and gentlemen, as we need to introduce you to, of course, the current Pulse Champion.
Today's word of the day is douchebag. The definition of douchebag is someone who acts like they know everything under the sun, but when it comes down to it, they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
There's the big guy himself.
And there he is, the champion, Austin Knight. Let's see what the champion has to say.
Oh, I can always see the tension right now between both of you, but both of you are on good terms. I mean, both of you are on the finest terms. You know what I'm saying?
Talking. Give the big boys a chance to talk for a second. No. We've had an interesting month. And I'll agree, it wasn't the best. But I'll say this. I still respect you, despite my actions. And I expect that you're the one that's only one on this roster worthy of getting a shot at this title. Not the Drakes of the world, because they're a little limping and useless, and I'm going off. But I believe that you are the man, and how about you give some words before Falcon rings his part? It's all you know, man.
Well, thank you, Austin. I appreciate your respect. And I think my time here, since I've been here, since the very beginning of Pulse, I think I deserve that title shot. The one-on-one title shot. And if it meant getting Drake out the way, then so be it. I'm not sure respect is quite mutual yet, Austin, but we can see to that next Sunday where the best man will win.
May I interject? And look, I've been thinking, because of course this has everything to do with Ground Zero. We want to make this big. We want to make this spectacular. So you know what? I decided to think, I think Austin kind of deserves a match of his choosing. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We'll go over that with after the contract signed. I mean, of course. Hey, don't worry, man. You're gonna be in good hands, all right? I'm not going to screw you over. I'm not going to do what people believe I did to Drake, which I didn't really do anything to Drake. It was his doing. But I can promise you, as long as I am the GM here, I am not going to screw anyone else over. And trust me, as we go over this, oh shit.
Oh no, it looks like the Indie Club are back again.
Oh well, you just called on, like I said, talk about the devil, and the devil shall arrive.
Looks like everyone's arriving right now. Oh, and the Crisis laying down the Indie Club. It looks like Falcon might have brought his own backup.
Yeah, it looks like he got some backup.
I like how Falcon stands at the back behind Austin and Nile.
Well, he's
probably the best spot. I'd say we're closer to them than he is.
Well, he's not a wrestler, so he needs to stay in the back and let the professionals handle
me for being
the situation.
You moan at me for being a coward.
Oh well. Yeah, there's a difference. He's the general manager, and you're just don't want to say anything about it, but you're just a commentator. And there we go. Very nice. Amber by wins Easterwood.
It looks like the indie team's
one
totally
of the
taken out.
Guys.
Oh my god, hold up. Hold up. This is all too perfect. Hey, look. Austin, now, hey, look. I hate to do this to both of you. We're going to go over this contract later at Ground Zero, right? This contract time is postponed until at Ground Zero, but Jesus Christ! Oh my god, Crisis! Oh god! Yo! Oh my god, that was the biggest toss. Have you seen that? Did you see that?
Yes, we saw it.
You're braver than me, Falcon, being anywhere near the Crisis. But he's obviously on a rampage. That guy's a maniac.
Okay, alright, look boys, look. I know the Indie Club could barely hear me, but I figure this is a good time to announce another match that I was thinking. Yeah, take care of Kira real fast if you don't mind, Crisis. Oh, beautiful! Ooh. So, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good time to announce another match since the Indie Club decided to come in and try to wreck Pulse again under my watch. So, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands before you, as the rest of the Indie Club that you see here scattered, will be taking on, of course, the three that just attacked them, which is Victor X Kessel, Vince Easterwood, and The Crisis. And that'll all be at Ground Zero.
Wow, you heard it here, guys.
See you at Ground Zero, boys.
Oh, that was creepy.
Now, Austin, hey, we're gonna go over the contract later. I'll give you the final contract at Ground Zero. Just be patient. It'll be fully all wrapped up in a nice bow. It'll be good for both of you to take on each other, alright?
I would definitely read that contract.
Don't worry, I'll have my people look over it before then, Falcon. Do a good job. You're running out of chances.
Hey, commentators, you know what? This is the end of the show, so maybe you guys, close out.